Welcome to the National Council of Supervisors of Mathematics, NCSM, Leadership in Mathematics podcast. NCSM is an organization supporting mathematics education leadership at the school, district, college, university, state, province, and national levels. Its membership constitutes an international force collaborating to achieve excellence in mathematics education. Be sure to visit the NCSM website at ncsmonline.org. Welcome to Episode 10, a reading of the second of two NCSM position papers. Read by mathematics teacher Scott Oliver, this second paper is titled Improving Student Achievement by Leading Sustained Professional Learning for Mathematics Content and Pedagogical Knowledge Development. As announced at the 2007 Annual Conference in Atlanta, these position papers are part of an advocacy initiative designed to provide membership support regarding critical actions that lead to improved student achievement in mathematics. The position papers provide our membership with answers to two critical questions. What does NCSM believe about important issues in mathematics education leadership? How is NCSM helping me, as a mathematics education leader, provide research-based answers to the issues I face in my local district? For Fall 2007, the NCSM Board and Position Paper Initiative Task Force have selected two research-based issues fundamentally connected to one another and to our leadership actions. These first two position papers are inextricably linked to one another, as teacher collaboration is the tool that can provide the contextual and ongoing professional learning of teachers. The NCSM Board hopes that you will find our position, the research that supports our position, and the practical steps you can take to implement the position to be of use to you and your colleagues. You have permission to reprint these papers for distribution.
Number 2, Fall 2007. Improving Student Achievement by Leading Sustained Professional Learning for Mathematics Content and Pedagogical Knowledge Development. Our position. The National Council of Supervisors of Mathematics believes that intensive and sustained high-quality professional development for all teachers and leaders of mathematics is essential to improve student achievement. In order to promote and support changes in the classroom practice that ensure all students have access to the best mathematics instruction available, teachers and leaders in mathematics need a strong school and district support system for intensive and sustained professional learning. The professional learning should be content-specific and research-based. Key elements of intensive and sustained high-quality content-based professional learning must reflect a well-defined vision of quality mathematics and effective classroom practices, provide opportunities for teachers to enhance their mathematical knowledge and skills, improve teachers' classroom practice and lesson planning, be situated in the context of the teacher's work environment, provide time and resources for teachers to work in collaborative teams, be sustained and focused on student learning, promote high-quality content-based teaching and address equitable outcomes for all students, and allow time for mathematics teachers to practice and reflect on various methods for teaching and representing mathematics content. Research that supports our position. The professional development that is provided to teachers of mathematics at all levels of the education system needs to be both effective and efficient. By design, high-quality professional development in mathematics should increase the mathematical knowledge and skills of the teachers. Improved teacher classroom practice and learning will lead to improved student performance and understanding of mathematics. Lux, Horsley, Hewson, Love, and Stiles in 1998 created a research-based professional learning design framework for teachers of both science and mathematics. Research supporting elements for this design framework include Bandelauer, Boyd, Paisley, and Weiss, 2006, Shimkus and Bandelauer, 2004, Heck and Crawford, 2004, and Lux, Horsley, Stiles, and Hewson, 1996. This design was expanded by Lux, Horsley, Love, Stiles, Mundry, and Hewson in 2003 to more current framework that requires the use of the following elements when mathematics education leaders plan for professional learning. Professional learning leaders must possess knowledge and essential understanding about learners and learning, teachers and teaching, the nature of mathematics, the nature of professional learning, and the change process. The context of the professional learning is critical to sustained and teacher learning. Critical issues to be faced, such as time, equity, professional culture, leadership, sustainability, and public support, should be considered for all stages of the staff learning process. Strategies for providing professional learning should include aligning and implementing curriculum, examining teaching and learning, immersion in mathematics content, coaching and mentoring, and collaboration with colleagues. Professional learning for mathematics teachers should place them primarily in the role of learners, according to the Mid-Continent Research for Education and Learning. Paragraph 2. Teachers must readily view professional learning as relevant when it is practice-based or job-embedded. The most effective teacher learning initiatives are conceptualized and implemented as overall program of work, not as a laundry list of professional learning offerings, from Banalauer and Shimkus, 2004. Research has also studied the effects of various kinds of professional learning on teachers of mathematics. Garrett and colleagues from 2001 examined a variety of professional learning characteristics that had been identified as best practices and their effects on teacher knowledge and skills for changes in classroom teaching. They found significant effect on all outcomes and identified three mediating factors: content knowledge, active learning opportunities, and coherence of professional learning with the daily work of teachers. Furthermore, Banalauer and Shimkus from 2004 found that active learning opportunities and teacher-to-teacher interactions are attributes of high-quality professional learning. These attributes seem more likely to characterize sessions that engage teachers in problem-solving investigations, from page 24. Gertz, Floden, and O'Day, 1995, studied exemplary schools and districts and concluded that the greatest influence on teacher capability for improved instructional practice occurs at the school or within school site level. This means that the professional learning is most effective when it is embedded in the context of a teacher's work environment. Thus, extensive, coherent professional learning seems to be more effective than a one-shot approach. Professional learning that supports a teacher focus on instructional materials to develop content and pedagogical knowledge within the context of teaching particular units is beneficial. Teachers who participated to the greatest extent in this type of professional development showed the greatest increase in developing and implementing investigative classroom practices and investigative classroom culture, from Heck and Crawford, 2004a. Teachers with the most extensive participation also showed the greatest growth in their pedagogical preparedness, mathematics science content preparedness, and the use of reform-oriented teaching practices. Thus, coherence is accomplished through an individual and collective teacher focus on student outcomes. Thus, words such as staff development, staff training, professional development, and in-service are terms that are no longer useful. It is necessary to abandon professional development and make professional learning an everyday experience for all educators. Folan from 2007. Teachers do not need to be staff developed, something that is done to them. Teachers do need to participate in ongoing professional learning, an act of continual participation and action with others in the context of their workspace. Finally, Kennedy, 1999 and 1998, studied the relationship of teacher classroom practices and student performance. She synthesized research on the effects of in-service professional learning programs on student learning and found that the most important differences in student outcomes among various programs were due to the content of the professional learning provided, not the forms or structures of the in-service program. This supports the contention that the quality of mathematics staff learning content provided by the mathematics leaders should be a top priority. How NCSM members can implement our position. NCSM members must act to create and sustain structures that will support a culture of meaningful and ongoing professional learning for all mathematics teachers. Moreover, this professional learning should be provided within the context of the teacher's local work environment. More specifically, NCSM members must 1. Engage all mathematics teachers in a shared process for the developing of a clear vision of effective classroom learning and teaching of mathematics. 2. Create professional learning goals based on a local analysis of student mathematics learning and achievement. 3. Provide intensive mathematics teachers professional learning in order to allow time for practice, reflection, feedback, revision, and institutionalization for continuous improvement of mathematics instruction. 4. Design mathematics professional learning activities that model effective classroom practices and lesson planning. 5. Create mathematics professional learning opportunities for teachers to learn various approaches to teaching mathematics content. 6. Create professional learning opportunities that engage mathematics teachers as learners, strengthening learning community cultures. 7. Ensure that mathematics professional learning activities engage mathematics teachers in problem solving, integrating new learning, and collegial collaboration. 8. Ensure that professional learning requires mathematics teachers to focus on all students learning important mathematics. 9. Inform school and district administrators regarding the necessary policies and practices that will adequately support mathematics professional learning, linking it within the context of the educational system. And 10. Require administrators to participate in mathematics professional learning on an ongoing basis.
As a point of information, the Improving Student Achievement series will continue with spring 2008 papers dedicated to the issue of equity and excellence, as well as the integration of technology. These papers will be released at the 40th Annual Conference in Salt Lake City. In the meantime, please let us know your reaction to these first two papers. You may write directly to Timothy Kanold, President of NCSM, email tkanold@district125.k12.il.us, or Terry Belcher, Executive Director, at tbelcher@berkeley.edu. They would love to hear from you. Tune in to episode 11, where we resume our series of podcasts recorded at the 2007 Annual Conference in Atlanta, Georgia.